welcome to another vlog. I am Tashira, politics and fashion. This is your source of style and self-care inspiration with the social justice rant thrown in there every now and again. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back, friends. Don't forget to subscribe. So today's video is going to be a vlog that covers my 40 for 40 weekend, y'all. I am so excited to continue to check things off of my 40 for 40 list. If you are not familiar, that's a list that I created where I plan to do 40 things by my 40th birthday on April 4th, 4/4, okay? And so it started with quite a few things, y'all. I've gotten my eyebrows microbladed. They're a little bit flaky, but we'll get into that in another video. I took a solo vacation to Puerto Rico, and this weekend we are going to a mixology class, and so definitely wanted to bring y'all along for that. This morning I woke up, obviously got my day started, drank some great coffee, which coincidentally was also on my 40 for 40 list. To get an espresso machine. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and girl, it has absolutely changed my life. Girl, I love it. So as I ease into my 40th year, y'all, coming up very soon, I've also been thinking a lot about, you know, what I've been sharing with you all regarding shopping with intention, making a list, determining what I want to welcome into my wardrobe based upon having a capsule wardrobe. And that brings me to this week's video sponsor. It is our friends over at Farfetch. I was mobbing through the streets with a city by the woo! We're excited. We are excited to be working with Farfetch in this week's video because I love them. Who does not love Farfetch? Girl, if you don't know, Farfetch is an amazing business and brand that is an epicenter for pieces from all over the world. I'm talking about larger brands all the way down to your more like boutique, small designers. If you are looking for it, Farfetch got it. Farfetch got the goods, girl. And they are able, with this access to like such a wide inventory, to bring it direct to consumer. I go to Farfetch when I cannot find what I am looking for anywhere else, because odds are not only are they going to have it, but they are going to have it in my size, because they are connected to so many brands around the world, including small businesses, which I think is really, really important as well. They gifted me a few items that I'm going to share with you all today, and I was surprised, girl, because one piece came from the Netherlands, another piece came from like Slovenia. When I tell you from around the world, I mean from around the world. I also love Farfetch because they will put you on to new designers that maybe you've never heard of, like two pieces that I'm going to share with y'all. So thank you so much to Farfetch for sponsoring this portion of the video. And I should also say that, of course, they gave us a 10% off coupon code. Make sure you use code PAF10YT to save 10% off. There are going to be a few T's and C's that will be mentioned down in the description box. So first up from Farfetch is a pair of earrings, and y'all know that I am big on just statement, bold, chunky gold jewelry. I shared some of my favorite jewelry pieces that I'm looking forward to acquiring this year in my luxury wish list video. And I had kind of that in mind as I was searching the Farfetch website, and I found a brand that I'd never heard of before, and I am so excited to share with y'all, girl. They are called Natia and Alaco. And just look at what these earrings are giving, girl. This is the kind of earring, I believe, that when you put this on, you don't need anything else. And one of the reasons why I love chunky jewelry is because my hair is so short, and I feel like once I give an earring like this, it just speaks volumes. Like, I just walk in the room with an earring and a lash. The look has been anchored, it has been set. So these have kind of like a coin pendant in the front, y'all, which I think is so dope. Like a coin pendant here. I'll make sure I give you a close-up. There we go, now it's focused. A coin pendant right here, and then the bottom is this larger circle. This is probably about the size of a quarter. So when I tell you they're substantial, that's what I mean. They are made from brass, but the dope part is that they're not heavy. I have had super heavy earrings before in the past, and over time they just stretch your earlobes. These don't do that because they are hollow in the back, but the dope part about it is that they don't feel flimsy. I couldn't like bend these, you know what I mean? It still is a substantial earring even though it's not super heavy. I'll just try these on for you. I wouldn't wear them with this necklace, but I just want to show y'all what they give, because when I tell you, as soon as these arrived, I ripped them out the box like a thief in the night. I was so excited. Look at this. Look at what it just gives to this brown. This is a dress, by the way, y'all. What it gives to this brown dress. Here, I'll take this off so we can see the vibe. The other thing I really like too, y'all, is the Natia and Laco, their packaging, which I'll show you in just a bit. But look at this. Look, I'm probably gonna wear these today, actually. It's a moment. And so this is the box that they came in, y'all, which I'm always a sucker for packaging, okay? And they came inside of a dust bag, of course. And what I love also is that there's like this red pillow inside. And so I feel like this is so good for traveling in, because I find that my larger earrings, if I don't want them to get damaged as I'm traveling, I like to keep them in a dust bag in a box like this. And so this definitely will be getting reused. Other pieces I want to show you from Farfetch that I'm excited about, y'all. I've been watching a lot of what to wear for 2022 or 2022 trend prediction videos. And I'm so excited because one of these pieces is like squarely, it fits within that, although I feel like it's still a classic piece. And it is this top by a company called Styleland. So Styleland is a non-seasonal, ready-to-wear brand produced as sustainable as possible. This piece is handcrafted in our atelier, made from the finest quality organic recycled materials, responsibly sourced and ethically produced. And that's something that Farfetch is known for as well, y'all. They tend to have a good selection of sustainable brands on their site, and Styleland is one of those brands. As you can see, it is this top that is feathered and sheared. Feathers is just such a big like statement forever ever, but especially for 2022. And so when I saw this, I had to get it. And it is kind of almost like a sleeveless turtleneck, but it's also sheer with the feathers. I'll make sure I try this on, obviously, because if not, this probably looks like nothing on the hanger. You're gonna have to see it on. But yeah, this is so cute for me with a pair of black pants, a blazer caped over my shoulder, y'all. If I was going out in the evening with Henri, for example. Alvin Ailey is coming to the Kennedy Center very soon, so this is the kind of thing I would give for that. But also, y'all know me. I mean, I would be good to put it on with a pair of high-waisted jeans. A pair of high-waisted jeans, girl, and my Jordans. That's called fashion. That is called fashion. So let's see how I style it up this weekend. I am going to the mixology class tonight, so the look with the Jordans might actually be it. Let's see how it looks. All right, I'll show y'all in just a bit. And then another trend, or another kind of style moment for this year, y'all know I don't do a lot of trends, but another style moment this year that I think is going to carry on beyond, as I mentioned to you all in my denim review video, is statement jeans. And so I got these Goldie jeans, and they are high on the sides, y'all. Then they kind of dip in the front and the back. You can see the hem and how it's kind of asymmetrical. I tried these on. They're more of almost a straight leg fit, not quite wide leg. I tried these on, and then Ray was with me, and when I turned around, she's like, oh baby, look at the back of the jeans. I didn't even realize that instead of pockets, it has this fading, this like dark blue indigo fading here where the pockets would be. it just makes your butt, like, it gives you a little bit of a zoom, a little volume. And I'm so excited for those as well. Also, they have the seams down the front on both. I have been going up a size in jeans, y'all, because I just never know these days if I'm a 28 or a 29. I ordered these in a 29 and I probably could have gone down a size just to let you know how they fit. I do find that a Goldie, these are by a Goldie, by the way, a Goldie does fit true to size after trying these on. And so, and also because they have the darting in the front, it gives a little bit of extra space here as well. So I definitely could have gone down in these, get them true to size. And in the Styland top, y'all, go up in a size in this, especially if you're like me and you have broader shoulders and arms. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and this is definitely one of the wider parts of my body. You know, I got them downward facing dog arms, you know what I mean? And so, what does that mean? Anyway, this is the kind of top that in the armholes, for me at least, fits a little tight here because I have such broad shoulders, okay? So I got it in a medium, but when I order more pieces from them, because this will definitely not be the last, girl, I will go up to a large in this kind of top. So just keep that in mind. So those are my 3 new in pieces from Farfetch. They all will be linked down below. Make sure you use my discount code to save 10%, PAF10YT. And thank you to our friends at Farfetch for sponsoring this part of the video. Y'all, I am going to take some consulting calls. I actually have a pretty full day, which is not typical for me on a Friday, but I am going to be going straight from 10 all the way to 2 o'clock. So I am going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of the work that I do, and then we're going to hop over to lunch with a friend, and the mixology class is tonight. So I will check in with y'all soon. Okay, good people, I am headed out, so let's go through the OOTD for lunch. I am wearing the Natia and Alaco earrings that I just shared with y'all from Farfetch. I love the size of them, especially with this like scoop neck dress. It's almost like a mock neck. It is brown, as you can see, very thick cable knit from Jocelyn Studio. Put on my belt. This belt, I'm sure y'all have seen a bunch of times. I grabbed this early fall. I think it was part of my fall haul, and it is from Loewe. It is the Obi belt. And then my grandma will be so proud because I do have on tights today. Girl, it is Brick City outside. Have on my black boots. Those are from Schutz. I think black and brown is a really good look. It's 2 neutrals that you don't always see paired together, but I think it works for this outfit. I am going to put on my big puffer coat, my normal Kamali, because it is so cold. More kind of casual than I would typically go for, but I have to. I'll probably also put on my long cashmere black cardigan just to have an additional layer with this outfit. And for my bag, because I need to take my computer, I have another call that I have to set up for before my lunch at 2. Is my Dior book tote. Y'all let me know down below if you have any tote recommendations. Like, I don't want to wear her out to the ground. I swore to myself that I was only going to have 1 book tote, 1 Dior handbag in my closet. I talked about this in my I only need 1 video on luxury minimalism. So I don't want another book tote, but I don't want a dog sis out either. So I'm looking for something that is going to fit my laptop, that is great to travel in, great to work, you know, outside of my home in. And yeah, I don't want a Neverfull. Nothing against that bag, but I don't want a Neverfull. So any other great tote, it doesn't have to be designer, I would love to know. But anyway, girl, OOTD, I'm running late per usual. So let me get up out of here and do a quick pan of the look. All right, see y'all in a bit. Hey y'all, I am back home. Had such a great time with Bernice. Y'all would have seen me first taking my consulting calls. I should tell you a little bit more actually about what I do. So let's take time to do that now. I am an equity consultant / a policy expert. My background is as an attorney. I first started off post law school. I attended Georgetown. In post law school, I did work with children in the child welfare system. I was their attorney guardian ad litem. And that got me really invested in how public systems affect people's everyday lives. And unfortunately, a lot of families, and especially children, come out on the other side of system involvement much worse than they were when they came in. And most importantly, in a lot of ways, the child welfare system operates much like the criminal legal system, and that although you are not being incarcerated when you are placed in foster care, it has a carceral effect on your life because you just literally going from one system to the next. Okay, anyway, so that is my expertise. Like I am an advocate who has written and researched the outcomes that public systems like child welfare, juvenile justice, and others have on the lives of young people, especially Black girls. And so my consulting work remains in that realm outside of organizational equity coaching. But today I was working with a client all around an upcoming policy agenda for their work around what is needed in their locality for Black girls to support them to thrive. So that is my consulting work. So I paused a call so that I could then hop in the car, finish the call, and then make my lunch appointment or my late lunch with my friend Bernice. Bernice is super busy. Like, sis is the ish. When I tell you a bad B. So I was just happy to be able to fit into my sister's calendar. And you know those people who as soon as you sit down, you start laughing. Nobody has said anything, just her. Like, she's so beautiful, she's so hilarious, her aura and her she's just a bright star. And so it made me feel so good because I've been saying a lot lately how I miss having friends. I feel like y'all have become my friend, which is great post the video being published, but in real time I would like some friendships. And so I feel like the panorama has really affected that. But you know, we're climbing out of this reclusiveness that I also feel like my age has started to create, and also working from home has started to create. And so it was nice to go out and to have lunch. And so we went to a really dope restaurant called Rosa Mexicano. I'm sorry, I'm not conjugating that correctly. I have not been to the harbor, the National Harbor, in quite some time. And so it was just really nice to be out there, even though the weather is trash, y'all. It is hot garbage trash. Nevertheless, we had a few cocktails, okay? Which is why I'm drinking coffee now to get ready for the second part of my day. And we ate some really good food, girl. I had a whole shank of pork. What's that on Ray's calling me? Babe, I'm vlogging. So I had a whole shank of pork. I forgot what it was called, but anyway, it had some pickled vegetables. It had a little bit of salsa verde, and then they brought over some fresh house-made tortillas to go along with it. It was just really, I was like, this is effing delicious for the middle of the day. This is really good. So I enjoyed that, and then I brought Ray home some churros, which Bernice has already texted me and asked me if I gave Ray her churros. Yes, girl, her churros made it home. Now stop harassing me. I wanted to eat them, but I didn't. And I am actually just going to relax, watch a little bit of RuPaul's Drag Race. Today has been very intense, and I'm happy that I actually had a chance to round off my day with a friend, although I still have work to do, but we'll jump into that tomorrow. And I'm just going to relax, watch a little bit of RuPaul's Drag Race. And then, if y'all remember, I'm headed to a mixology class in a little while. So I'm going to change my clothes because it is snowing. It's not sticking, but it's snowing, and so I definitely want to be as warm as possible. I think Ray is probably going to drop me off, and I will bring y'all to the class with me. So I'll see y'all in a bit. All right, so let's talk about the outfit of tonight. I am wearing the Salon shirt from Farfetch that I showed you all a little bit earlier. And this is how you can make a sheer piece, y'all, and make it appropriate for the evening or for the cooler months. It's probably about, I don't know, 33, 40 degrees outside, girl. It is cold. But I think with the blazer, and I'm also going to put a coat on top, it's gonna work. All right, these earrings are older. They are from Zara, but I keep them because I love the gold nugget drop that they have. If I can find something similar, I'll make sure I link it down below. The belt is Valentino, and the pants are the Mango Casildas, and on my feet are the Air Jordans. These are one of the newest drops. I don't know what they're called, but as you can see, they are black and yellow with the white soles. So what I've tried to do, y'all, is take something that otherwise would be very dressy up top, or kind of like, I don't know, evening wear, evening attire, and made it more casual with the denim and with the shoes. So let me just back up so y'all can see the whole outfit. And this is really my favorite type of combination, y'all, because I absolutely love mixing things in very unexpected ways, as y'all know. And the feathers around the neck definitely do that. So let's go, y'all, and make some cocktails, shall we? Hey y'all, welcome to day 2 of our weekend vlog. I'm just sipping a mimosa. It is Saturday afternoon, and today has been a really good day. Before we go through what has been going on today, girl, let's talk about last night. So I checked in with y'all, told you I was headed to my first ever mixology class, and it was absolutely fantastic. Shouts out to Chef Vic and also Lydia's on H, a wonderful black-owned business here in DC on H Street. Impressed. 10 out of 10. I learned so much to the point where, girl, I was starting to get anxiety. You know, I'm type A, struggle with being an overachiever. I was like, I've got to take notes right now. Like, it was making me hyperventilate. I was learning so much. And so I had to just like have a place for the knowledge. And so, yes, I pulled out my notebook. Yes, I pulled out my LV agenda. And I may or may not have had notes going. And I'm not ashamed of it, okay? Because it came in handy when it came time to select the team captain. And my teammates were like, you took notes, you're the captain. Because we did a cocktail, kind of cocktail competition at the end. My team didn't win. I'm still very upset about it. We were robbed of the title, but nevertheless, we had a really, really good time. And one of the key things, y'all, that I took away from it, maybe most folks know this, but I had no idea, but to create a craft cocktail, one that is shaken and not stirred, first of all, it needs to be at 45 degrees. It needs to be at 45 degrees. So if you're shaking it, you want to have that condensation on the outside of the shaker. But second of all, the recipe is so simple, y'all. It's just 2-1-1. 2-1-1. It is 2 parts spirit, 1 part sweet, 1 part sour. Triple S. And I'm like, I can remember that. So it gave me a lot of motivation to try at home to create cocktails that are pretty special. So we'll see if I really jump out here and put my mixology knowledge to the test. Either way, it was great to sample all the cocktails that we tried. Everything was like, all the syrups were homemade. Everything was super natural, very fresh ingredients. It was delicious. And afterwards, we went downstairs and some people had a bite to eat. I tried a cocktail that's actually on Lydia's on H cocktail menu. The whole staff was so nice. It's just a great establishment. I already told my cousin, I was like, when you come to town, we going down to this bar. Like, this is where we gonna hang out at, because the vibe was it. Music was on point. I loved it. And you would think that I would have woke up this morning like with a hangover, but the great thing about Chef Vic is that what he does is he just gives you very small sips. So I really didn't have a lot of alcohol last night. And so when I woke up this morning, I was able to head to bar class, and my bar studio also has yoga and Pilates. And usually I veer more towards yoga. Like, yoga is my happy spot. I've been doing it for, oh my God, almost 20 years now. And Pilates I'm starting to get into, but bar I've always been like, I don't want no part of that, girl. I went to a bar class by mistake one time, and I didn't think I was gonna make it out alive. I was like, what? I thought this was yoga, and they were like, no girl, this bar. And so one of the things on my 40 for 40 list is to get into a new form of exercise. And so I'm like, okay, gonna be intentional. Let's go down to the bar class, and it was fantastic. And if you're not familiar with bar is spelled B-A-R-R-E. The principles are in ballet, and you are making these very, very tiny movements that hurt like hell. But one thing I can say about like the bar and also Pilates body type is that when you are kind of functioning optimally and hitting your fitness goals, that body type is goals for me. Like, I don't seek to be buff. I don't need to be cut. I just want to be lean, right? I want my muscles to do what needs to be done. I just want to feel like my body type is where it is supposed to be. Like, my natural curves and figure is being accentuated. And that's what I feel like all those forms of exercise do. So happy that I was in bar today, and Ombre came with me, which was a really nice way to start off the day. And now we are at home. I just finished cleaning and just doing little things around the house. I don't know about y'all, but like on a Saturday, if I don't clean, everything just is over. It's a wrap. Like, my entire week, it cannot start off fresh. And so me and Ombre kind of take zones in the house. She did her thing, I did mine. PP, what is it? Girl, Poops is going bananas. All right, she did her thing, I did mine, and now we are preparing for our friend AJ to come. And that's a big deal for me because it's also on my 40 for 40 list, which is to spend time with friends just unplanned. And I had thought that I was going to travel to do so. As y'all know, that was the plan a couple weekends ago. And then AJ hit us and was like, hey y'all, I'm coming to town, like I want to see y'all, I want to stay with y'all. And I was like, perfect timing. I mean, obviously we always want to see AJ, but if we can check off 2 boxes at a time, 2 birds with 1 stone, you know what I'm trying to say, why not? And so we got the spare bedroom ready for that. We live in a 3-2, y'all. I don't know if I ever shared that with you. So most of the time on YouTube, you're gonna see me in my closet / office. But we also do have a guest bedroom and obviously our primary bedroom. And so we got that together for her. Gonna spend some time together this weekend. Can't say that I'm leaving the house again. This weather is just, it ain't cute. But I do have to go and run some errands. So let me show y'all my OOTD. All right, so today's OOTD is going to feature another piece from Farfetch, but first let me start with the top, which is from Lily Silk. Y'all would have seen this silk blouse in my What I Wear in a Week video, and I hope in better lighting you can see the color because it's this really, really pretty like deep gold shade, and it has the covered buttons. I have it tucked into the high-waisted A Goldie jeans, which I showed y'all in the beginning of the vlog. These are amazing because of the way that the front is kind of dipped down and the sides are a bit higher as far as the waist is concerned. The same thing is true for the back, and the back also on the butt, y'all, has these really dope like dark indigo patches where the pockets would be. And then as you can see, you have all the way down this seam down the front, as well as the kind of darts in the front, which kind of give them a small pleat there. And then the bottom, the hemline is unfinished. So I figured that these jeans would not have a lot of stretch in them. I was correct, and so I'm happy that I went up a size. But here's the problem with going up a size in them, girl. They are too big in the waist. So these are a 29. I'm typically a 28, US size 6. So if you are someone who is a bit narrower in the hips, you could definitely get your true, your natural, your normal size. But for me, I'm happy I went up because all I'm going to do is just go to the cleaners where my tailor is and just get her to take this in. I mean, very many of us who are slim thick / curvy, this is, you know, nothing new to us. Make sure you have a great tailor because what they're going to be able to do is help you to get things that fit your body type, that aren't too big in the waist, or in my case, a 28 would have been too small in the hips. Another thing I want to say is I feel like this outfit is very similar to yesterday's outfit, last night's outfit, which I got so many compliments on, by the way, y'all. And it is what I recently heard Lydia Tomlinson say is contrast dressing. You might also say high-low dressing, right? So to take something that otherwise is super dressy and then pair it with something that's super casual so that you have this unexpected twist. And that's really, I think, that sweet spot where your style is going to reside. Like if you look at somebody and they're just dressed down, they just slaying it, killing the game, that may be what you are responding to. Like your eye is responding to just the natural interest that a silk blouse, for example, something that can be very conservative, automatically is going to have with a pair of statement jeans. Like I could have done something casual up top because I'm wearing denim on the bottom, but instead I'm giving you high school principal down at the performing arts high school up top, and then the jeans are giving you like casual streetwear cool girl vibe. Style. It's contrast dressing, okay? And then on my feet I have the loafers. These are by J. Crew. I've shown them to y'all a bunch of times. There are so many different companies that are making loafers right now. They're definitely a classic shoe, but they are a on-trend shoe. So you can go up to designer shoes all the way down to Walmart, girl. There are too many options to name. I love this J. Crew pair because they are affordable. At least that's a relative concept. They were affordable to me. And they're 100% leather. I have broken them in well and they're super comfortable. And that is today's OOTD. Hey good people, today is Sunday. Coming to check in with y'all after yesterday. I ran my errands, and also my friend AJ came, as I shared with y'all, and as I predicted, we did not leave the house, girl, after she came. We stayed in, we ate ramen, we ordered sushi, we watched the Janet Jackson documentary, the first 2 episodes, which was really good. Made me fall in love with Janet all over again. Girl, Control, Rhythm Nation, just works of art. Absolutely impeccable, okay? And so that was cool, and I worked a little bit last night on today's YouTube video, so obviously y'all are going to watch this late, but I'll say in advance, thank you for watching this Sunday's video, and thank you for joining me in the live chat. And so I wanted to do like a self-care day with y'all today. We're gonna start with a little bit of skincare because I'm so obsessed with skincare, y'all, and I feel like I don't talk about it enough on this channel. It's kind of hard for me to figure out how to film skincare videos. So let's give this a try. Let's see how it works, okay? My AM routine is different from my PM routine, of course. So we're doing AM skincare today. And one of the things that I found really makes a difference for me is this little PMD tool. Now, PMD makes quite a few different tools. They are the ones I think that make the one that's kind of round and large. People like the more oval-shaped one that people were going crazy for a couple of years ago. I actually like this better because I like how it's handheld, and it also has a base. Anyway, got it from Nordstrom. And what I find works best is to wet the tool and to wet my face, and that gives me the best lather, okay? So the moisturizer, I'm sorry, see, this is why I don't do this kind of content. I'm already messing up, girl. The face wash that I like to use in the morning is by Ole Henriksen. And this is the Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. So let's get this face washed. so face is all washed. I'm sure y'all saw me using the tool here and not on my forehead and near my eyebrows, and it's because I got my eyebrows microbladed or shaded, as I mentioned, and I still have about 3 days before I can get them wet. So I just, you know, take my washcloth and use the cleanser throughout here. But what I love about the Truth Juice Daily Cleanser, I should have mentioned, is that it is vitamin C based, and my skin is very prone to dark spots and hyperpigmentation, and so vitamin C is something that's really important for me to keep in my regimen. Now, it's a very small amount of vitamin C in the cleanser. It's not like using a serum, so from that perspective, I think, I could be wrong, but I think it's safe to use with a facial toner that is also brightening. This one is by Josh Rosebrook, and I don't have the ingredients on the bottle. It's in a glass bottle. Can y'all hear that? It's always great when skincare comes in glass. The brand sent this over to me. I absolutely love Josh Rosebrook. It is an all-natural clean beauty company, and so I want to say there's a naturally derived glycolic acid in this. I could be wrong, but I think that's what the brightener is. And so it is a toner, and I take it and I put it just like, did you see the color comes out? Put that on a cotton ball, and then we just are gonna go in, there we go, and tone, y'all. Now, you're gonna see in just a minute that I wear sunscreen, but I just want to take a moment to say that if you were using, first of all, wear sunscreen every day. But if you were like me and you're using something that has active ingredients in it, acids, vitamin C, etc., niacinamide, whatever the active ingredient is, it's supposed to get your skin to do what you want it to do, then you especially need to wear sunscreen, because, girl, I mentioned I have an issue with dark spots. And so if I did not wear sunscreen, but I was using things like acids and vitamin C's, the sun is actually going to counteract the effect, right? It's going to darken my dark spots if I don't use sunscreen to kind of lock in and protect the active ingredients, okay? Now, here's the thing that really turned me on to Josh Rosebrook, girl. It is the Hydrating Accelerator Facial Mist. It really is almost like I'm doing a double tone when I use both of these, but this just smells so good and it's so refreshing. It's my favorite thing to use. Typically, I would just spray this on my face, but because of my brows, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna put it also on a cotton ball. Not necessary at all for me to do both of these steps, but I also just love the smell of this so much. It's one of my favorite skincare products. This and the mist by Caudalie are my two favorite mists, okay? Now, next I'm gonna do something that may be a little bit out of order for most people, but I found out from my esthetician that the pores under our eyes are so tiny that traditional moisturizer doesn't always really like get locked in there, and so it is great to use your eye cream, which has smaller molecules, first. So I use this one by a company called Taylor. I actually got this from a black owned business called Brown Beauty Co-op here in DC. Now here's what I will say, this was a splurge, and I had no idea of how much money it was, and I went to the register, and when she told me my total, I was like, what did I just buy? It was like $3. Wow, this is $200. And so this is like $88. Now, what I can say, I've used it every day since I got it. Is it worth $88 for an eye cream? Worth is a relative concept. I'm not quite sure if I would put it in that category, but if somebody gave it to me, I would definitely use it again, okay? And I use it day and night, and what I love about it is it's an eye balm, so it's kind of like an oil, and that's what it looks like. And what I do after I tone is I take it and I just do a little dab, girl. Give them a little dab under here. And you don't need a lot because, as I mentioned, it is an oil. Moisturizing under your eyes is so important, y'all, because that is what's going to fight wrinkles. From my understanding, this under eye area does not produce sebum, does not produce oil, which is another reason why this is great that it's an oil. It doesn't produce sebum. And so that's one of the reasons why we get wrinkles under our eyes early. So at my age, I really have been damn near psychotic about making sure I have some sort of eye cream in my regimen. The other great thing that I really like to introduce is medical grade skincare products. And so I have 2 products that were sent to me, and I have been obsessed with them, girl. They're almost completely gone, and I'll have to see if they are still available, or if they are available, because this is by a company called Glow Aesthetics. The woman who runs the company, who created the products, she is a nurse who decided to go into skincare, and she created medical grade products. And so I am obsessed with her moisturizer, because as you can see, it's almost gone, girl, with her moisturizer. And I'm also really obsessed with her sunscreen. I have oily skin, and these are 2 products that do not make me look like a Popeye's chicken drumstick, okay? So I don't add a lot of moisturizer. This is probably about a dime size amount. I add a little bit more, okay? It is winter time, girl. And then we're just gonna go up with that. Again, being careful because of the brows. Typically, I wouldn't have to worry about that. This is a lot, girl. Messing around with skincare is why I'm always late places. Just gonna be honest. And this is a pared down routine, and it already is it's already 6 products, but less than the Korean 10-step routine, so I guess I'm doing well. And the moisturizer, the sunscreen, also by Glow Aesthetics. Now, medical grade, let me show you. You about to gag, because if you are a dark brown melanated hue like me, it's about how much I use. I'm sure you are accustomed to that white ashy Larry cast on your face. And girl, look at this. Okay, it's getting a little ashy, but just watch this, girl. Watch this. I think it also says a lot that this Glow Aesthetics is made by a Black woman. It is a Black-owned brand. And so she gets the importance of, and it's not an oily sunscreen. It has no fragrance. Everything is fragrance free. Look at that. White cast wear. I said wear, okay? Completely translucent. SPF, protects you from the sun. It is SPF 50, 14.8% micronized zinc oxide. Again, medical grade. So I hope that sis is now selling her products. She also has a really good moisturizer too. But that is my AM skincare routine, girl. Now I'm headed down to the nail salon to get my nails done, to get a pedicure, and I'll take you with me. Today's OOTD, y'all, is pretty simple, giving y'all a Western vibe. I am wearing on my head the Guin Brothers fedora. This one is unraised, obviously. All right. Sunglasses are Ray-Ban rounds. These are my favorite sunnies, the ones that I've had the longest. They are the only pair of sunnies that have been moderately priced that I have not lost. And so these must be my good luck charm, all right? Very similar jewelry always. I won't go through my ears, but I will say that on my neck, I'm actually wearing a Gypsy by Nature. That's a Black-owned brand. Charm on a Majuri necklace. My shirt is a Versace simple white button down that I got from the outlet in Orlando. The reason I splurged is because it's a basic, but also because I'm obsessed with the gold buttons and I'm a big gold lover. The jeans are the cutout denim. Again, I'm giving you high school principal up top, and then we do the contrast dressing with something fun on the bottom. So these are the Margiela jeans. And then on my feet, because it is super cold outside, are my Aid Chelsea boots. They are so comfortable, and I like how the black suede pairs with the black wool hat or fedora. And that is today's OOTD. Let's get out of here. am a post Manny Petty. Got Ombre with me.
Hello, everyone.
That's all you're gonna say.
You just told me I talk too much, so I don't know where the balance is at. You literally just told me that I talk way too much, and my stories are too long, so I can't even tell them what just happened to me and the trauma that I experienced, because clearly my story is too long.
It's not that your stories are long, babe. You just forget that we're recording and this is part of a longer video. It's a vlog, right?
Right.
But
so people want to know the whole story, not just part of it.
Come back next week for the story, girl. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're going to end our vlog. All right, y'all saw me go and get my nails done. I got this really pretty like grayish blue color. I've been doing just traditional manicures lately because I'm trying to strengthen my nails, and got a gel pedi. You already know, white toes for boop. And I just, you know, keep them white. Springtime will be here soon. We have to like prepare.
For boop. What is that?
We have to white toes for.
Oh, for
right.
Okay,
and we gotta prepare. We gotta prepare for that thought life for white toenail season. So listen, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Crooked Wyatt.
Baby, quiet. Oh my gosh. So anyway, you see what I mean? Like, I'm trying to wrap it up, and Ombre is like fully invested in continuing this for another hour. So anyway, we just saw Wyatt from the Ozarks, girl. And we now are about to go and have some dinner with friends. While I was getting my nails done, I just started to get prepared for the week, y'all. Started to do some planning. So I'm thinking about producing for y'all a plan with me for the month vlog for February, and so that's probably going to come out sometime early next month. But I mean, today's January 30th, so in just a few days, hopefully it will be out very, very soon. We have friends who are waiting on us, so I have to go. We're about to go and grab some Italian food, and I will see you good people across the internet.